Now, Warriors fans, let's get hyped and make some noise as we meet the main Golden State Warriors. Starting at shooting guard, 6'6", number 43, Wendy Waters. In the middle, 6'9", number 32, Drake Jackson Davis. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Steph.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the guard set is Rozier and Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. And for the Warriors, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Then it's Curry. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. What are some of the advantages, Stan, of coaching teams with a lot of veterans, a lot of experience?
Kevin, how much time do we have? I mean, do we have time to do a whole podcast? I mean, it's everything. They know more about the game. They're smarter. They've seen it all. They have developed a professionalism and a mental toughness. They've been through every situation. I could go on and on.
And there's that fine line between being too weighted in that direction and not having the kind of skill players, the youth, that can drive that engine.
Yeah, I think having a good mix of youth and veterans is very important to teams.
Butler. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Waters. A 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Here's Highsmith. And again, it's the Heat missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler, and he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And here are the Warriors now. The Heat getting the bucket. Wiggins passes to Waters. Now Jackson Davis fires the 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Pass to Butler. Outside Hero. They set the pick. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Rozier. 6 points for him.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
And Adebayo sends it back. From 17 feet out. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Jackson Davis with it. He's guarded by Adebayo.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now, Hero. Outside Rozier. Butler passes to Highsmith. 13 feet away. Outside Butler. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. He gets that one.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Rozier looking around. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give.
The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Hield is out there with Podziemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Now, here is Robinson. Here's Jovic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
frustrating as heck.
Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. Podziemski's got 11.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
2 minutes.
And it's Rozier missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 9-1 run. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys can kind of be overlooked, like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Here's Butler, following the basket by Bam Adebayo.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Podziemski on the wing, defended by Butler. No good on the three. 51 seconds left here in the second. Jaquez finds Rozier. Butler with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Tough shot from Bam, but man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Now, here's Green. Nothing on the board. Outside Rozier. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Over Curry. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Butler takes the three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big time three to take the lead at the buzzer.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and I think he's real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. And here is Rozier. After the three-pointer from Steph and Curry. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Curry against Rozier. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That's good from Stephen Curry. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
And here is Hero. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Hero. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And the three off target.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
They kick it out to Green. Curry looking around. It's up a three. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
There's Hero with the three. Warriors with the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Here's Curry with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Good grief, Bam. I mean, living up to his name and firing up his team.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. And stolen by Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Curry. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Now Pajemski. He's got 14. It's good from long range.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Wiggins outside. And stolen by Butler. Robinson for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We got Heel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Mooney. Then it's Kuminga. And there's Pajemski in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Pajemski. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Rozier. And a missed layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Pajemski. 3-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jaquez the best alive. And the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Then for the Heat, Highsmith is checked in, and it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Jaime Jaquez. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. From outside the arc, count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Hero. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Highsmith. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And Hero drops them both. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hero can't get that one to fall. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Curry. The 3 gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's Jackson Davis. Offline with his three. The Heat trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And here is Hero after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Rozier against Curry. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 11. It's good on the putback. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.